Ashley Metzger is with the Desert Water Agency. Thanks for joining us today.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
We're talking about water conservation, as we often do. It's Smart Irrigation Month.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah. So when we think about July, that's typically, especially in our area, the highest use month for water. So now we're lucky we got a bit of rain this week, so hopefully all you viewers out there have turned your sprinklers off and are letting Mother Nature take care of it for you.
And even when it wasn't raining, like, it's so humid that
Yes.
the water's not coming out of the ground is still wet, so I've turned mine off for a couple of days now.
Yes, and you can certainly do that, but at the very least, to comply with the state rule, you have to keep your water off if you were in the western part of the valley.
Yeah.
Through Friday evening.
And you probably won't need it because
Yes.
they got so much rain. I mean, you saw the video, it was pouring.
It was indeed. I had a good time watching it from inside my house. But in terms of what to do for Smart Irrigation Month, it's a really good opportunity to be active about your irrigation. And once you do get ready to turn those sprinklers back on later this week or early next week, check all of your lines to see if you have any leaks or breaks. You want to check the spray area too, whether it's a sprinkler or a drip head, just to make sure that the water is getting to the plant or the grass area that you're trying to get it to. Because oftentimes the heat will cause things to rotate a little bit, and you may think you're watering this way, but you're actually totally off to the side.
I've gone out and checked bubblers before too, and found that they're off, that they've kind of clogged up, so it's a good chance just to kind of go and maintain your system as well.
Yes, and I would say don't do that just in July. Set a reminder on your phone and do it once a month. Spend 5 minutes or less once a month just to make sure everything's in good shape. And then the other thing you can do specifically this month is look for anything that should be capped off. For example, I used to have this plant. I gave it all the love I could, but it didn't make it, and there was still a bubbler going to that plant, and cap it off right away, because then you're not wasting the water.
Wasted water there. You're saying that the average water use goes up like ×3 for the average resident here in the desert. So that's a lot of water we're talking about, especially in these summer months. So
yes, so it's a really good opportunity to see where you can cut back. And spreading it out helps. You don't need to water all at once, because sometimes when you do, we have really sandy soil, and so the water soaks down and spreads out really quickly. So if you water, you can water a little bit, a couple times a day is better than all at once, depending on your plants and all of that. And we also have devices that are available out there to help you. All the local water districts want their customers to be efficient, and they have incentives and programs to help them do that. So that what you see on the screen right now is a smart irrigation controller, and that actually uses the weather data, so it would know that it rained and would automatically turn those sprinklers off for you.
Which is really helpful. And again, it's all about saving water at this time of year. It's good information. We appreciate you joining us here today. And if you want to find out more, you can go to dwa.org. All kinds of water saving tips right there on the website, so check it out. Well, thank you, Ashley, for being here. Top stories are on the way. You're watching the Desert's News Leader.